for that statement to be taken seriously, an order would have followed that would have shut Saudi airspace to Israeli airlines. Saudi airspace is still open. It was opened by Mohammed bin Salman, and it remains open throughout the genocide. Oman shut the airspace, other Arab countries shut the airspace. Saudi kept the airspace open. It said, Israel, continue using it. Not just for military, but for civilian airliners as well. Kushner, you remember the video where he said, you know, he was standing next to that civilian airliner and he said, you know, we thank the Saudi Crown Prince for allowing, you know, Israel civilian airlines to now use Saudi airspace. That hasn't been reversed. Bin Salman invested $2 billion in Jared Kushner's company, and Jared Kushner told Sky News that we are investing this money and we have permission from Bin Salman. We thank him for giving us permission to invest this in Israeli companies, which we've been doing as well. Bin Salman has not withdrawn that $2 billion from Jared Kushner. So these are two acts of normalization that haven't been reversed despite his words. Thirdly, the Zionists, this is a very interesting anecdote that we were, but before we go into the anecdote. Thirdly, the Israelis going to Saudi Arabia, attending events, the Israeli flag being raised at the rehearsal for the EA Sports games or the like, Saudi Crown Prince doesn't show that there's any sign of reversal with regards to this. In the same speech, the Saudi Crown Prince said that we are continuing to preserve the identity of our grandfathers and the like. I don't know if the identity of his grandfather was the Bikini Beach, was the concerts, was the rave. I don't know. I'm going to try find a diplomatic way of saying it on a respected platform. But there was a singer from America who went to Saudi Arabia last month, and she stood on stage and she said, yeah, your face is already cringing. She stood on stage and she said, you know, I came here because I heard of the amazing changes that are taking place here in Saudi Arabia. I was born a Muslim, but here I am now on stage shaking my and all these other things as well. And then she brought two LGBT people on stage. She was cheered for the shaking stuff, and I think they booed for the LGBT things. In any case, you look at everything that's unfolding in Saudi Arabia itself, it doesn't suggest that Bin Salman has halted normalization. And this is why what's happening in Saudi Arabia is, when we talk about normalization, Bin Salman has all but normalized. On all the other affairs, he's normalized. There is communication channels taking place. The land bridge that is taking place. Many people said they denied it. Then Al Jazeera went and did an investigation. And they found that there was a surge in drivers taking goods from the UAE through Saudi to Jordan. And there were in UAE people paying above and beyond for drivers to take goods into Israel. And if they refused to take it into Israel, so they'd go UAE, Saudi, Jordan, and then into Israel,